Hello again. Welcome to this week's episode of Minor League Fan Club. This is not going to be your typical episode. This is a slight deviation from what the general concept of the show is all about. Typically, this show will have evergreen information, meaning that it will be useful forever, so long as the ballpark is the same and the places that we discuss on the show still remain open or continue running. Since this is a road tripping show, I do want to occasionally highlight the current year's goings on, because what's a good road trip show if you don't know what's happening now? Also, when this episode drops, we are all about to begin embarking on our road trips. I've already done one. And I think it would help if you knew some cool promotions going on this year in minor league level baseball. So let's travel around the U.S. and check out some of the more fascinating or interesting promotions going on this year. In the Minor League Fan Club newsletter, yes, there is a weekly newsletter that is put out every single Monday with minor league level baseball news that you may have missed. It is a very clean and succinct newsletter. It's brief and to the point, quick links. You can sign up for it at minorleaguefanclub.com. Also, if you do sign up, all subscribers are entered into a monthly drawing where you can win a minor league prize like hats, bobbleheads. I've given away sweatshirts, t-shirts, lanyards, baseball cards, all kinds of minor league prizes that I either pick up when I'm out at games or I see them online and I decide that it's something that I want to share with the community. But anyways, last year in the newsletter, I shared an article about the Springfield Lucky Horseshoes and a promotion they call Cheese Ball. It's kind of like their version of Banana Ball. I assume it was such a hit last year that they are bringing it back this year. So check this out. The rules of Cheese Ball are that the game is only 7 innings. There's no time limit or pitch clock. Each team must bunt at least once each half inning, or the final batter of each inning will be ejected. There's no walks allowed. If a pitcher throws 4 balls, then they place a tee at home plate, and the batter gets a free swing. The pitcher can go play any position that's open on the field. So if there's still players in their position, he just go take up a space. Now, if a fan catches a ball, this is kind of like Banana Ball. If the fan catches the ball, then they can award the batter either an out or a home run. The defensive team can field up to 10 players at once, and they can field 2 pitchers at a time or even 2 catchers at a time. Not really sure how that works. I can't even imagine what you do with 2 pitchers or 2 catchers. But there's also power plays, kind of like hockey, except in this case, if a defensive player commits an error, then he's removed from the field for the next batter and he can't be replaced. Okay? So if the pitcher or the catcher commits the error, then they're removed and a position player can take their position, but when they leave their position, they aren't replaced. So there's an empty hole somewhere. They also will have other fun activities going on during the game. One of those things are the team has a tryout, so a fan can actually be on the team for this special game. one inning, a fan gets the opportunity to be an umpire. And then they have a whole bunch of other wacky and zany things that they're going to do during this game. This year's event takes place on Sunday, August 10th, and the Springfield Lucky Horseshoes, they play in Springfield, Illinois, and they're a summer collegiate team in the Prospect League. So that's one of the cool things that's happening this summer. The second thing is, I'm sure you've heard, it's not so much a promotion rather than a game, where minor league baseball, and this happens every year, the Birmingham Barons are going to host the Montgomery Biscuits at Rickwood Field. The difference this year is, of course, Major League Baseball will be hosting the Giants and honoring the Negro Leagues during Juneteenth weekend. So on June 18th, the minor league game will occur, and on June 20th is the major league game. So the MLB is paying tribute to the oldest ballpark in the United States. They are honoring the Negro Leagues and former Birmingham Black Baron Willie Mays. Willie Mays played for the Black Barons as a teenager before he went on to play in the MLB. The MLB, the Friends of Rickwood, which is a group, and the city of Birmingham, they've been renovating the stadium for the last year. So it is ready for MLB level baseball. Rickwood Field was originally opened in 1910, so they are really trying to showcase this stadium, just kind of like the Field of Dreams game, but this year it will be this game. The last promotion that I wanted to share with you for this week is the one that people are on the fence about. They don't really understand it. It will be that every single team in the minors is going to be participating in the Wait, who are those guys night? So this night is brought to you by Oatly, the Swedish oat milk company, the largest oat milk company in the world. They are calling themselves the 121st team, as the Oatly brand will be on full display when the home team wears Oatly specialty jerseys for the game. The team will be known as the Malmo Oat Milkers. And the jerseys, they're black and white like a cow. And on the back, the jerseys simply read baseball player. That's what it, no name. Baseball player is what it says on the back. You can find out what day the Oat Milkers will play at your stadium if you want to attend or avoid at milb.com/Oatly. Those are three interesting promotions that I wanted to bring to your attention this week. Unfortunately, there was a technical difficulty this week, and I didn't want to leave you without anything. I was not going to be able to give you the regular episode. I did want to have some of these filler episodes and didn't think it was going to happen so soon, but just to give you something until next Friday when I return for the regular scheduled programming. If you get a chance, please rate the show on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. That's how we get noticed and ranked, and people can view us and say, oh, there's a baseball show out. I should give that one a try. If you have not, please give us a follow on social media. You can find all the socials at minorleaguefanclub.com, or Instagram is MILB Fan Club, as well as X. On TikTok and YouTube, where you can watch this show with visuals, is Minor League Fan Club. I thank you for listening, and I will be back next week with a full episode of Minor League Fan Club. See you later.